Hi, I'm Liz. I go by Stitch by Liz with an underscore over on Instagram. And welcome to Flosstube. I want to say 51. Here's hoping. Today is Thursday the 2nd of May, 2024. Yeah, this is my little corner of YouTube where I talk about all things cross stitching. This is the little corner where Ross decides to pop up and put whatever he wants. If you are new, welcome. We have hit a massive milestone over here. We have hit 2,000 subscribers. So thank you so much to everybody who made that happen. And if you are returning, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. Yeah, so the biggest milestone, the biggest thing that has happened in the past 2 weeks is we hit 2,000 subscribers. Yay to everyone who proved Ross wrong. We love it. He did take a little, last Saturday, he asked me for the fundamentals of cross stitching, which I gave him. This is his little attempt at, you know, learning how to cross stitch. He did miss like one stitch. He accidentally put it in, vertically instead of crossing it, but for what is this, 1 2 3 4 12 stitches, solid effort. And this is a 16 count white. I did give him my little TARDIS needle minder, and he chose to work with a bohin size 26. I did give him the option of the pony black as well, but he preferred the silver. So this is his little attempt at learning the fundamentals. I do have a chart ready to go for him. Did I print it off at work today? No, because I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and get our printer to work, and hopefully I can do it so he can do it. So that is, yeah, it's been really excited. He did film some footage. I'm not sure if he's gonna put in like a little snippet in here or...
This is the beginning of my journey. This is the beginning. I will now be touching shortly. I'm looking behind the camera down there. I can see a scrunchie, some floss, some needle catchers, some needles, some scissors, and some of the fabric. And this is the first time I'll actually ever handle them all put together, because normally I just look at Liz and go, meh, and walk out. It's gonna be fun. So anyway, you're gonna come along on the journey with me. So this will be, yay. Or
if he's going to put it in another video, because he does have, I think, his own little floss tube planned. I'm not 100% sure. It just depends on what he does. But yes, thank you so much for 2,000 subscribers. I cannot believe it. It is blowing my tiny mind. Yeah, I don't know. It's amazing. Thank you so much. I do have a lot of stuff next to me. Apparently I've been really busy over the past couple of weeks stitching, which honestly, it doesn't feel like it. I feel like I'm coming down with a cold. It's been super busy at work. I've had doctor's appointments. I got a specialist referral. It's been a lot these past couple of weeks, but apparently my stitching has been super productive. So I'm just going to jump into it, because I have one new start. I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 whips. Who even am I? And my haul is a little bit insane, and I haven't even attended Vic Stitches yet, which is going to be super problematic, because that's on Saturday my time. This is going up Sunday, so I would have attended. But, you know, if and any haul, what do you mean if? Any haul that I purchase from the Vic Stitches retreat, I will show you in my next floss tube. But I am super excited and ridiculously nervous about attending this retreat. It's going to be fine. I'm only going for a few hours anyway, but it's going to be interesting. So I also want to say to anybody who is Orthodox, Greek, Macedonian, Coptic, whatever else, Very happy Easter to you and to me. This is coming out on our Easter Sunday, so a big happy Easter. And I also do want to say a happy 60th birthday to my mum. It is her birthday the night that I am filming this. We do have a party for her later on in May, just because it's Easter this weekend, Ross's 40th next weekend, and the party is the weekend after. So May is a busy month. I'm going to jump into my stitching because I've been rambling for enough time. Like I said, I do have one new start, and I completely blame Amanda and Mel for this because, you know, they started, or they were talking about the femurs and fungi stitch along by Fine Frog Stitching, and the frames had come out, and I saw the frames and I'm like, oh, I really like it. I don't need another stitch along. And then the release came out and I caved. So now I have another stitch along. This is where I'm up to. So I'm stitching this on a 18 count Mystery Mystic fabrics. I love this new light. It does wonders for my fabric. But I have just started one color of the frames. I do want to get all the frames put in before I do the releases. The first release was here. But I do want to put the frames in. I did stuff up my margins. If you can see, there is a lot on this side, is because I counted the center mark. I counted the page as the center instead of the actual center mark. So I've like lost an inch on this side, which is super annoying, but it's fine. It still fits. So yeah, my counting pin is just for this frame here. It ends at my counting pin, and then there's stuff underneath, but frames have been started. This needle minder, of which I have two because apparently I can't keep track of what Ginger Stitch needle minders I have, is from Ginger Stitch AU. I have two of those because I didn't think I had it, and then I found it and I'm like, okay, we have two, that's fine, I love them. It is what it is. All right, next up I pulled out Shoot for the Moon. I don't know the actual name of it, by Emma Congdon Stitch Rovia. I don't even know when I started this, many moons ago. I started it on a Picture This Plus fabric, and I hated it because it was too soft. So I just whacked it on a piece of navy Zweigart. I had barely anything done, but this is what I've put in. So I think I was up here last time. I put in all of this blue, put in this pink, put in most of this light blue, the dark blue, and then I put in all of this as well. I'm pretty sure this is an 18 count navy from Zweigart. The needle minder, is it going to focus on the needle minder? The little Veritaserum potion bottle from Itchy Stitchy. It's no longer available. Yeah, not bad progress on that. Next up, I pulled out a project whose fabric is giving me great anxiety. So I pulled out Must Be Possible by Katie Landis of the Black Needle Society. This was for the Murder Mystery. Oh my god, the Novels and Needles box, which was a murder mystery themed, in 2022. I did this event. Yeah. I'm stitching it on the fabric that came in the box. I have thoughts on this fabric. My friends have heard me rant about my thoughts on this fabric because, you know, yeah, I'm just going to move the needle minder. Okay, this is where I'm up to. So I'm going to just bring this in because I predominantly worked up here. So I put in, let me see if I can fold this. I put in all of this across, put in all of this, filled in the pink, did this big thingy. Yeah, so it got a decent amount of work. Now this is my problem. with this fabric. So this fabric came in the box. This is a 16 count, but it feels a lot bigger than a 16 count. So I have had to sew fabric on it for obvious reasons. And the way I've sewed it, you can't really tell how wonky this fabric is. It is not by any means rectangle. The bottom of it is a hacked mess, which is a little bit disappointing, but hey ho, it's not the black needle's fault, it is the dyer's fault. I was very tempted to restart this, but this fabric, I don't have it with me. You use a black light and the blood spatter will show up, which is why I wanted to stitch it on this, but hey, it's fine. It is what it is. The only other issue I'm having is the 2 different shades of yellow etoile look exactly the same. And I did send a photo to Chloe, and Chloe couldn't tell the difference between the two, even though they're two different shades. So like this and this are 2 different shades and they look exactly the same. So it is what it is. I enjoy working on it. It's just the fabric. The fabric makes me irritated. It's fine. It is what it is. Speaking of fabric that irritates me, my next whip that I worked on is Siren of the Sea by Autumn Lane Stitchery. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the color of this, but holy cannoli does the opalescent shred my thread. It's a bit much. So this got decent progress, because I'm pretty sure I was in a black needle chat working on this. I can't remember. So I put in the whole tentacle with what I've done. So like all of this, I filled in the rest of this, like blue part of her tail. But this is where she's at. She's fairly close to a finish. So I have made a couple of changes. Like, look at the fabric. The fabric's just phenomenal. And the opal in it is crazy. So I switched out the blue from in her hair, like the light blue in her hair, and the gem to the suggested DMC variations, because the blue actually matched my fabric and there was no contrast. And then in her tail, I'm using a different DMC variation thread. And then the one in her tail will match her hair. So I absolutely love Autumn Lane charts. They're charted so nicely. And I know this is one of Ross's favorite whips of mine, so decent progress. I'm pretty sure this, I'm really close to the bottom of it. Anyway, it's on my list. It'll get finished at some point. You know, that's what happens with half of these whips. The next thing I pulled out and worked on is the Stephen King house by the Witchy Stitcher. This was in the Black Needle Society Athena's Box of Horrors, the trick box, from, I want to say 2022. Yeah, 2022. So I had started the roof. I hadn't filled in most of it. Like, I'd done the black outline. I started filling in some of the brown. And then I had outlined, on this side, I had outlined part of this room, if not all of the room. I hadn't filled anything in. So I have like this part of the roof outlined, and then I had started filling it in. This got a decent amount of work. When I pulled this out to work on it, and I do have some hanging threads, so I do apologize. And I don't know what happened to my margins, but this is where I'm up to. So I got the entire top of the house filled in, and then I've started on the room. So let me bring it in. So yeah, this hanging thread is annoying, but hey ho. I need to finish the thing. There's a couple of bits and pieces on here that are barely visible. I need to finish filling in the door. I need to do Carrie's skin and arms. And then I need just to do the back stitching in here, and then this room will be done. Haven't decided if I'm going to work down or if I'm going to finish the roof and then just do each room across. I'm tempted to finish the roof because there's not really much left on that. And then each room and the bottom. This is an 18 count mystery from Volcano Stitching. I'm stitching this for my bestie because she loves Stephen King. She's Cass Crosses on Instagram. If you don't follow her, go give her a follow. And she picked this fabric out of the options that I gave her, and I love it. It's fantastic. It's so moody and it's so perfect for this. So people did ask me how I grid. I grid my hand dyed fabrics using sulky silver in like a contrasting color. So I normally have blue and then I have a copper because they're the ones that I find show up more. Most of the time I use the blue because the fabrics I'm using are fairly light. However, as you can see, I used copper on the blue because the blue you couldn't see. So yeah, Stephen King house by The Witchy Stitcher. Okay, I have strings on me. Next thing I pulled out and worked on is the Haunted Library Stitch Along by Lola Crow. This stitch along is finished. I have not, but I could have literally sat there and finished this stitch along when I pulled it out, to the point where I have 300 stitches left and I am saving it for a Frogwarts finish to count because Katie hasn't released how many points we need for finishes during the retreat. So this is where I'm up to. It is 99% done. I literally have 300 stitches in Mary Shelley's dress, and that is it. All of the back stitching is done. All of the crosses are done. It is so close to a finish. I did switch out Pennywise's face with the typewriter and I put in Red Room down here. This guy down here has caused me massive problems. Something in the staircase is out. So this and this motif are completely out. Somehow. I frogged multiple times, tried to figure it out, couldn't figure it out. It is what it is. So, Haunted Library. This is where it's at. This needle minder and this needle minder from Ginger Stitch AU. So close to a finish. That'll be finished in July for Frogwarts. Hopefully I can make it fit a prompt. Fingers crossed. Okay, the second last whip that I worked on is the Scary Sampler by Heartstring Samplery. I am legitimately obsessed with this project. I've only worked on this for 2 days. The day I started it and the day I was working on it, and I've done so much on this. So I'm stitching this on a 32 count T Rose from Sew It All Australia. This is where I'm up to. I'm stitching this 2 over 1 full cross. Yeah, this has gotten a massive amount done. So I did this flower, they're not filled in, alien head, and then I put in dye here, I think, and then this eye. So yeah, it's phenomenal. It's in the Q-Snap because I had this packed ready to go for Vic stitches. If I wanted to work on it, I have this and 2 Witchy Stitcher patterns. One is a monochrome, just a 310. And the other one is one of the Patreon exclusives that I need to get some work on. So I have 3 options for the, few hours that I'm actually at Vic stitches, and I guarantee you no stitching will probably get done. But yeah, Scary Sampler by Heartstring Sampler. I love it. Needle Winder is Glow in the Dark from Ginger Stitch AU. I so want to show you how much it glows because it's like, it's crazy. Next level, anyway, I'm not going to be able to show you. I'm pretty sure I've shared a photo of it. I am using the called for hand dyed over dyed for this. I know Chloe is using the DMC and she's stitching it on a 28 count over 1. because she loves the tiny stitching. Okay, the final whip that I worked on, this got so much work. So much work on when I pulled it out. And it is the Poison Apple by Bella Filipina. This was my birthday start for last year. But she had so much work done when I pulled her out. So I am stitching this on a 32 count even weave that I hand dyed myself. And this is where she's up to. It is insane. So I'm gonna come in. I finished filling in the top of her dress. I finished the 1/1 skin on her arm, and then I put in the butterfly, which is completely done, backstitching and all. And then I did this primarily Krynic border, and I'm down to the banner. I accidentally bought the wrong treasure braid. I accidentally bought the high luster one instead of the regular one, but I'm sort of not angry about it. And then you can't really tell in the border, but like the dark color is treasure braid, not Krynic. I'm using treasure braid. There's treasure braid in the apples, and then there's the treasure braid, the gold. So yeah, Snow White, Poison Apple by Bella Filipina. I wish my fabric showed up true to form, because it's like I should know better. I should have something white next to me. There we go. It's like a mauvey color. So I wonder if I did. Yeah. I think a little piece of white cardboard does to showing the accuracy of the color of your fabric. But she's glorious. Absolutely love her. I was going to take her to Vic Stitches with me, but she's a bit too fiddly to work on when talking to people. But her skin is 1/1 full cross. Both of these needle minders. See, this is the other one. The one that I forgot I had. Both of them are from Ginger Stitch AU. Okay, that is all my stitching. I have a mountain of haul. Stuff I purchased, stuff that was gifted to me, and the giveaway bits and pieces. Oh gosh, everything is sticking together. The giveaway bits and pieces, not giveaway, the prizes from Winter and Stars Hollow from the digital dive that I won. They came in as well. My market order replacement hasn't been shipped out. I spoke with a Stitch in Time today, and she's had some family problems interstate, so she's going to try and get them to me next week, hopefully. Yeah, so that'll come in at some point. But I did find some things on Stash Unload which are out of print and not available, and they were going for fairly cheap, so I knew I wanted those. And then, yeah, I've got bits and pieces. I've got my Fabric of the Month from Crafty Leanie too. But I bought DMC because I ran out of some colours, and don't ask me what they're for because I didn't write down what they're for. But I bought a bunch of DMC. It's fine. Now from the D stash, I got this Dimensions Magic in Motion. This is just the chart and the leftover threads. But I'll be able to find a DMC conversion to this. No problems. This is out of print and I love it. But, let me put this over here. The biggest one, and the one that I was like dying to find, was the Enchanter, which is also a Dimensions, and this is a full kit including the Krynic beads and charms. I think they were selling this for like $20, $25, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna snap that up because that's cheap. I cannot wait to start this. I do have a Dimensions kit to finish before I start this, so that's priority, but It's gonna be so, so good. So I can't believe I found that as a full kit for like super cheap. Super, super cheap. Alrighty. I will do my fabric of the month first, and then I'll jump into my prizes and happy mail. I get my fabric of the month from Crafty Leanie. It is every 2 months. So this is April's fabric of the month. This month we got a little Sugar Skull needle minder. I'm gonna attach that to that. I do get this in an 18 count and a 32 count, and I'm so surprised we got a neutral. Like, I mean, it's neutral as you can get for Crafty Leanie fabric. But this is called Palomino. And this is the 18 count. It's got some like greeny bits in it, but it's mainly like a neutral. I love it. So that is the 18 count, and I say this every time, but I love the way these dye differently. Oh, and Color Cascade is coming back too, which I'm super excited about. So that is the 18 count Palomino, and then I also get the 32 count Even Weave. And I love this. This has got a few dye spots on it, which is a little bit annoying, but I'll see what I can use it for. So this is the 32 count Even Weave. The dye spots are really noticeable on the other side, on this side, as you can see. So, I should be fine. I have an idea to use this for, I'm starting this. Whoa, the glare. The Mad Tea Party from Bella Filipina. I'm starting this on the 23rd of June with my friend Jess for her birthday. I think the yellow mushroom might give me some grief if I put it on this. I'll see. I'll do a floss toss. We'll figure it out. If not, I have fabric for that anyway. I don't have the threads or the beads. But, you know, I'm sure I can kit her up from what I have. But, yeah, that's the 32 count Palomino from Crafty Leanie. I hope I can get through my battery because it is a lot. So I got my, what's it called? My prize packs from the Black Needle Society. So I got a trivia question right, and we spin the wheel. Oh my gosh. We don't spin a wheel. Katie picks from the prize bucket. I've done this retreat 3 years. You think I would know this? Anyway, I got some stickers. So this is cross stitcher on board. I heart cross stitch, and I'd rather be cross stitching, as well as Painter's Thread collection in 3 different colors. So this is Monet. Oh, this is a Verissoir. Cool. So Monet. This is, I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. And then I love this color. This is Longan. Super cute. So that's what I got for the trivia that I answered first correctly. And then this is what I got for my prize bucket. No, not prize bucket. The digital dive that I won. So first up is thread jewelry. And I think these were made by Connie from Count Twice Stitch Once. Connie and Melina. But Connie and Melina. So that's super cute. So there is that. I also got I don't know who this is from, but the tree is falling apart a little bit. This is too pretty to use, so this will be a decoration of some variety, but like the part of this is chipped off into the bag in pieces. It got a bit roughed up in transport, but that is super pretty. I also got 3 Threadworks colors. I got a little sweater to embroider. That's really cute. Love that. I also got 18 count antique market by Be Stitch Me. I love Be Stitch Me fabric. I love this neutral. So good. So good. And then I got some charts. So there is chocolate or coffee. I don't do coffee, but I do chocolate. I think Chloe may be gifted this after I finish, after I stitch the chocolate. But this is from Erica Michaels. That's really cute. I got the Market Cookbook, which I also ordered myself. So I am gifting the one that I bought to a friend. I have not looked at what is in here because, you know, I have had life been happening, but oh my God, some of these things look amazing. Oh my gosh, that pasta. I can't show you because there's no mock-up, but the Black Needle Society did do a chart in here. It is National Craft Month and it fits on the Celebrate Year Round wood thingy we got from the what's it called? The Nice List box. Oh my gosh. Katie, your recipe in here, easy creamy pasta, sounds magical. And now I want pasta. This is problematic when having lasagna for dinner, so it's a non-issue, but this is what happens when you film as soon as you get home from work before eating dinner. It's fine. It's only 6:15. I am home by myself tonight because Ross has gone to watch Star Wars at the cinemas. And the final thing I got in this prize pack, which is amazing, it is Follow Your Heart from a Tiny Modernist. And you know I love Tiny Modernist. And oh my gosh, this is just giving me like author book vibes. You know I love a good book. I love this. I cannot wait to start this. I know Mell, I think Mell has also got this, and I think Chloe wants to get it too. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm going to put that over there. And the last thing I got was Happy Mail from my lovely friend, Miss Chloe. She did send me a really sweet note, and I was sitting there having a really emotional day. Sorry, and I really needed this. So thank you so much. I do appreciate it. But she did send me some goodies, and I just absolutely cannot. So I missed out on getting the Moonrise snail, and the lovely Miss Chloe did order it for me and send it to me. So thank you so much. Now I have all of the snails. I can't wait to stitch this because it's literally going on this fabric, which is the same fabric from the Femurs and Fungi, and like I've had this set aside for ages for that. And then Jen from Wolf Down the Rabbit Hole happy mailed this to Chloe to stitch, and then Chloe sent it to me. It's freaking bats. And this is from Kate Blanford. Yeah, Kate Blanford. But this was exclusive to something. So we're just being like passing the stash, sharing the chart. I cannot wait to start this. I think I have fabric for this. I'm not 100% sure, but it's on my list to start. And then Chloe sent me She Glam, which is Herbology glitter lipstick. I still have not opened this. I'm pretty sure it's Slytherin. You know what? We're going to open it. We're going to have a look. Oh my God. I like should have opened this. Look at how iconic this packaging is. That's magical. Oh. She's, it is glorious. It's a lip balm, but it is the palest shade of like green. Not that you can see on my super pale hands. Here you go, super pale shade of green. It's got so much glitter in it. I need to wipe my hands before I touch anything of Ross's. Absolutely love that. I love the packaging. Like the packaging is amazing. Then Chloe also sent me, because she makes these little Slytherin acrylic thingy. Oh my gosh, my battery's gonna die. She sent me an acrylic, not acrylic, a needle case with a little Slytherin logo, and then two L scissor fobs. She sent me a dice tray, Slytherin, it says Liz, Liz is me, Slytherin. And then she sent me the most amazing fourth wing bag. This is what it looks like on one side, amazing. And then it's got the iron flame on the other side, and it says stitched by Liz. It's so amazing. So thank you so much for sending that to me. I'm trying to beat my battery before it dies. Thank you so much. Let me know what you're stitching on in the comments below. Be sure to keep an eye out for Ross's video. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for making it through this video and listening to me speak really fast while I try and beat the battery. Do all the YouTubey things, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.